出たゼルダの伝説ゲームボーイでやっぱり出たこの度リンクがついたのはどこかの海の変な島こいつは夢か幻か島から全然出られない
どうしよう
ゲームボーイでどこでもゼルダの伝説夢を見る島出た
Alright folks, time for the second half of this game. We managed to push all the way to... what was it? Let me adjust some windows here quickly. Dungeon 5 yesterday? Which means we pushed to the point, we got our hookshot, we got our boomerang. And all that leaves now are dungeons 6, 7, and 8. And then completion. So this is likely going to be a shorter stream today, but that's perfectly fine by me. Uplink. I've once again forgotten which key was my start key on my very real keyboard hardware. Alright. Whatever reason, got my hands on Wasid and arrow keys at the exact same time. Wake up, Guinea. So, where are we? Done the caves, right? We did not just the dungeon. We did this cave, cemetery, one of the forest. So we could go straight to dungeon number 6, the start of which is just above us. Because what's left? We picked up every piece of heart. Haven't we? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's right. Because there's a couple left. That'll make the 4th, okay. Got my numbers right now. Alright, then I guess we can get into it then. Because I'm not sure there's anything else that we need to do outside just yet. There is, actually. Not a need. And we won't need it till later. Oh, can I get him from here? I get you, though. Nah, that's fine. I've got a bully mushroom. But, well, we don't have to yet. We can do the signpost maze early on. That'll give us a 3rd ocarina song. We won't need it till after the next dungeon. Get the mushroom. Get over here. It knows I have this, a coward. Instant transformation into a fairy. We got that seashell. A made it. Alright, signpost maze time. Go this way. Put some slimes around just to confuse you. And make you forget which one you started off from. Gonna tease the DX players again. Garden Acorn. Mash B. Instant out. Now, you see what we were talking about yesterday, though. with a discussion between the monochromatic and the Game Boy Color palette. I enjoy these blues and greens in this color palette, but you could see right here the difference between the regular bushes that are marked in green and the enemy that is in an orangish rusty color. It kinda spoils which elements are supposed to be hidden. Up from this signpost. The cool thing about this is that it loops you around these rooms often enough that the enemies can respawn. Imagine in some other life this would have been a sliding ice puzzle. For 1993, this is generous. And one final this way. Alright, let's start the day with one more song. With Mamu, Totally Mamu. Everyone knows Mamu. Let's jam. Oh, that's flashing. That's not supposed to be flashing like that. Hold on. Doesn't flash like that on actual Game Boy. Could I mean, there's a subtle flash, you know, it's just like little haze to simulate the lights. But flashing like this. Let's see. Transparent on-screen display, status bar. I don't see a way to tweak. Well, that's unfortunate. And this is the emulator that's preferred by the speedrun community. Could I change the type of emulation this is if I go from like GBC to just Game Boy? Will this change the flashing? No, I can't change it. Well, that's unfortunate then. Maybe I put on the BRB. Well, I might... No, that doesn't filter out the flash any. Okay, don't look. Hey, Gaius. Here in time for frog music and frog flashing. Which at least is done with, at least. I don't recall there being any other point where the game flashes so much. And that gives us final song. Even liven up on living things. Thanks, Mamu, for the casual epileptic seizure. And loving that MP83 dance emote. Gaius, from that game he was playing. Guy gets $300 out of me and it goes on tour immediately. He's not foreign. Alright, so with that out of the way, I think we will do the next dungeon. Right, that was blocked. Could do some seashell hunt in the meantime. but most of the seashells are going to be coming up anyway. And I looked it up. I'll admit it. I looked it up to see what seashells are what. And so far, we have had everyone that's come up. It turns out the total number is 26. This one I missed, though. It's a statue before the hook guy under the bridge. And there's a shell right there. But all the other ones I'm aware of, and will be coming up with the natural process of the game, so we could totally do all 26 of them. I'll just have to go back at some point and refetch my shovel, the one final shovel-based one. Accident miss, meant to do that. Yeah, those Armo statues too, you could totally see that one. Those Armo statues, especially coming up to this area, where it's ambiguous which ones are statues, which ones are alive. But the Game Boy Color palette kind of ruins the mystery of it and shows you exactly which ones are living ones. I wonder which one is which. Get over here. It knows I have the boomerang. Just very. Closer. Good fairy. Was one in you? Because you're a rock that's in a corner, it's right over here. If things stick out for reasons. Unless now, could this be a dead end? Come on, get over here, get over here. Good mushroom, good obedient mushroom. Windfish lumbers long, the hero's life gone. I think that's mostly a warning of what happens if you fail to win at this game. But a lot of us take it as possibly the identity of the ghost that follows you along could have been some other hero before you. There's no confirmation and a life refers to Link, but it's a nice theory. Nice insofar as a dead ghost can be. If this was OG Game Boy, you'd be going through here, nervously tapping every statue, seeing which one's which. Nano ambiguity now. They're all just obvious. That one hit me. Already sword first? We just have to wake up first. Not arrows work. I'm sorry, is there a boss here? I might have blinked. Now, you don't have to proceed, you could totally skip looking at the truth of Koholint Island. But with this somber music at this point of the game, how could I not? Oh, it's too dark, I guess, to go then. An illusion. Human monster sea sky seen on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Deepest narrative ever when you're 8 years old. Now this didn't give me the whole existential crisis of, oh no, if I leave, if I wake up the windfish, does that mean to destroy everyone? It says, oh, it's an illusion? Alright, out I go then. Those chests with the slimes inside was foreshadowing all along. How many arrows do we have after that? Only 58? Oh my goodness, running on empty? First pizza power of the day. Not that it matters, because who uses swords anymore? Yeah, almost stuck it in. Or is I mushrooming myself some battleization? Shot one more time. Child me used to obsess about trying to find some orientation to put the key into the keyhole and somehow make it back up here. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. But imagine if you could stand on top of here when the key is inside there and ride the roof all the way up to the top. Then run! Sixth dungeon, first of 3 today, Face Shrine. And I always forget exactly how the maze goes whenever I come back to it. Left start normally works well enough for me. That much I do remember. And the one thing that your boomerang is weak to in this game. only stuns the Wizrobes. Not 3? Don't tell me it's 4. How greedy could you be? No, rather just stuns it 2. Now, do I want you up or down? I can't remember. No owl statue here. In the DX dot to tell you, follow the path to the end and bomb it. All these environmental hits telling you that the path goes right up to here. The torches on the wall giving space. Whatever could it mean? I can't figure this out, DX version. But do I want you now, or save me for later? I'll take it now. And by now I mean after I put the bubble down. I expect this one and the upcoming dungeons to take more time than yesterday's. Since from here on it does get a lot more expansive. Ooh! Dungeon item right away? It almost slipped away, not quite yet. Not even the common mink wings. $100 whole rupees? When there's no longer any purpose for him? I will grant the Switch version one thing. It puts a reason for having so many extra sources of rupees. In the sense of this little, tiny, not so fleshed out Zelda Dungeon Maker mode, where the tiles cost how many thousands of rupees at a time. Should've gotten right first, oh well. I just go long. Favorite thing in this game is to push the things away. You know a chest's going to appear, you stand on it, pushes it up or down. Those puzzles are the worst in this game. It's basically RNG. Where's Schubert? Gotta recommend that as a puzzle for his game. You got 2 things, and you throw the things, until eventually the things line up correctly. Player input, 0. want to shoot back down for this one. But if I do that, how to get in? Because door closes unless it's waddles. Oh, here. Duh. It's right over there. Good eye, Guinea. Oh, they weren't spaced out perfectly. Oh. I was even going to say it's nice of them to be spaced out perfectly, but oh well. Done is done. Can I hit that already? Good. I'll get back to you too, after I go up here. For my free secret seashell? There's literally nothing you can do but find a nice corner, and just keep on throwing until eventually it pops up. Arrow, good arrow, and get back up quickly. There, perfect. And you were just back down to where that was, right? In there. So, left fully finished. This isn't going to take as much time as I thought then. This is quick. Went the right way right away. I take it back then. This isn't even going to take half the day. The easy thing for this is just hold up sword and shield. But it's so easy that way. Just like have fun with it. Do I have keys? I do have exactly one. Alright. Take some power of pizza for the mini-boss. Now this I felt bad for. I don't feel so bad about waking up the windfish and having dream people go away as the dreamer wakes up. But this little puppy just wants to play ball. It's literally just going bo 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 as it wants to play fetch with you, and you kill it. Wow, actually fell in. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this one kills holes, might just out of the corner. Oh, I didn't realize it makes a crab claw. Just run in a circle. Once everyone falls in... What am I doing? Fell across. The hole entirely, almost made it across. And there's end. Which I don't need just yet. Wait a minute. There's a chest in the room to the left. Haven't I been there already? Was from this side down below here. Alright, best puzzle. Oh! First time go, best puzzle indeed. How did I miss that? How on earth? Left, up, right. Did you know Bull's voice hates sound? Ah. Again. ₹700 and nothing to spend on anymore. There is a Rapids ride if I choose to do the Rapids ride, but that's not going to take 700 rupees. Shove it in there. Ah! Couldn't get back up. These things give you fairies, but the Goma don't. Shows how superfluous those guys were. I'm short one. Oh, how much you want to bet? That one key, that one chest that I missed had a key. So gotta go through all. That is it over here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so right first, then up. At least this gives us a chance to go back to the one chest that I missed. Would you believe there's an owl statue for this room in particular? Or is that? Hop on the crystals to move forward. As if you haven't been doing that since the second dungeon. Thanks, DX version additional hints. Would never have solved that otherwise. Very important that the player understands how to get those 50 rupees. Okay, gonna get out of here first. I must have that hidden missing chest is probably just a stone slab piece. To the right. Did I not go to the right? It is literally right there. Literally right there. And I somehow missed it. Travels faster than a speeding arrow. Alright, so, we've seen one incredible DX hint. What is a regular game hint? Enter the space where the eyes have walls. That is so much more enigmatic. And where the eyes have walls. That has stuck with me for so long through childhood. Where the eyes have walls, referring to that blank space in the map where the eyes are. And the flavor, man. I'm going to talk about this forever because it's so much more flavorful. Step into the place where the eyes have walls. Compared to hop on the crystals to move forward. Open the treasure chest. Use the pots around it. Where's the riddles? I'll grant that this one is okay. The phrasing is garbage. There's no riddle like step into the space where the eyes have walls. But I'll grant that this chest area here stumped me for ages. As we'll see when I get back to it. I'll grant that that one and that one alone has a reason for giving a just do this thing hint. But even then, there's no effort to make them stylish. See, I got the key, got everything else. Right, up first. Up and around and down. Right, needed that one, that's not just for play. Love that good crunch when the big stuff blows up. That's there even in the regular Game Boy. Oh yeah, you guys are back. Gotta feed the buffet goers. Still hot out there? Oh, missed. You like Sundays? Oh, come on. If I don't do the buffet meme, will he actually eat? And there's my one key. I could actually do this now. come in here, as a child, you don't see anything, and the chest does not open. And basically the only hints you have is of the chest here, there's all these pots here, and there's one of these here. But that does nothing either. It's pots. Pots like with the doors. So for this one, sure. I get it. I can see why I would put a pot here. Not a pot here, a hint here. But it's not really a hint. It's just use the pots. And that's just blatant. Which if you're gonna do that, why have the puzzle anyway, you know? It's like putting a key, like not even hidden in the room, but directly in front of the chest. Which way now? That's right. Back in, down, and to the right. Such an accommodating room. I could just powder these two. Not powder, boomerang these two. But there's a reason for this. If I go out of their way, it might as well be nice. Early blast. Be the hint, my weak point is, there I go, talking too much again. Was also a place for child me to not figure out the hints. If you're fast enough, you can actually finish this before he runs out of stuff. Skipping his entire phase where he starts opening up holes in the floor. Yeah, but floor face guy. If everything here is just a dream, there's no harm, no foul. Hey, first dungeon of the day done, and only took about 40 minutes? Dang, didn't realize. Well, no, there's walking around, there's a first southern face shrine. It's about half an hour? And then 2 dungeons of the mountains, it's gonna be done in record time. Fly like a bird, huh? You're a bird, Gandalf. Could you fly us up there? Let's see, what to do now? We could go straight up? Let me quickly. Get that shovel back. Get that. What is it, that one seashell? Oh, we're close to the animal village. And poor Crazy Tracy bought her potion, hasn't needed since. So all she gets is a 142 rupee. Oh, plus we gotta get the, gotta come back here anyway. Now that we have our L2 bracelets. And our Song of Awakening. Sleeps the flying rooster? Better wake him up then. Just some casual necromancy. Has recovered. He just had a rough spell. Just a case of the death. And now we get to do the most single OP thing in the entire game. We get to become the Bodhisattva of death itself. Full-on attack helicopter mode to bully a single dog. Oh no, what if we use this on a cuckoos? Would I be safe from up above on the rooster? I don't think I've actually tried. No, come back here, come back. Mara's not here. Or does it only count for swords? Because if this was swords, it would have been more than enough hits by now. Alright, chickens fear the boomerang power then. What am I doing? There. Because the ultimate question is, am I safe when in the air? If this chicken could cooperate. There you go, there you go, there you go. No, the answer is no, you're not safe in the air. Lesson learned. Alright, you hungry gorilla. You could have it back just this once. But we are coming back for that. That is my ultimate powerful boomerang. Gotta actually use a sword again now? Like some kind of a scrub? Did I get this one? Can't remember. Yeah, I got that one already. And already got all the squares of the bay, everything in the south is fully done. There's a tall mountain range. The telephone booth area. And the rapids. The map is going to be fully finished. Which is the most important thing for any completion. Maybe one of these days I'll get back into Etrian Odyssey. I had that when the first one was new. Didn't get too far in it. Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. Just to the left of them. Now, I just want to confirm one thing. This mysterious dome. Bitrate, what are you doing? That's right, go back to green. Now, chicken. Okay, there's nothing there. So that should be all the shovel-based ones. All the rest are gonna be in chests or under rocks. And so Shovel can safely go away forever. And I'm pretty sure that's the only one seashell that requires the rooster itself. So once we get back to the castle, that should be the only one. The button... Excellent hit. I like how look at the tropes page. It straight up says that he exchanges his shovel for the boomerang, as if there's any other option. He could use other items. Like, how's he feel about the rock's feather? Yeah! If you were really nuts, you could sacrifice your rock's feather for the boomerang, but everyone just goes shovel because it's got no use after a while. Let's see, what else shovel's used for? Unlocks the bow and arrow in the shop. Slime key, I think? Slime key is the only required thing to dig up. And then everything else, just seashells. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, right. Didn't have the rock's feather on me. Also, dig these spiders the only place they appear in the entire game? The chicken's primary purpose is complete. Everything else is optional. Like the actually finishing the game part of the chicken. Hold up. Okay, was confused. So, question is now, onwards to the mountain to complete the game. Or do the rapids. Do the rapids. Since it ties in with the 6th dungeon anyway, vis-a-vis that one seashell, we'll count it as the 6th dungeon isn't fully complete. Until we fully map out the rapids. Gotta pad the time a bit too. Given how quick this game goes, and how little is actually left. Just a way back up from below. ₹100, alright, so there's some use. But you could also get your money back pretty easily here. Once you get a good idea of which way the currents go. Especially since each rupee gives 30 at a time. 30 or 10? Just 10. But still lots of them. Already got that chest. This is 3 upper rows. So one more go, just for the rows. Hey, Carver, howdy to you. Okay, for the excellent rafting music I see. It'll come back, don't you worry. So it'll clear out 3 more spaces up there to fully fill out the map. So all I've gotta do is get to those 3. Not your rap beats. Why, you think got better rap beats? What game there has better rap beats than this? Oh, that was my problem going too early. I can go down here. Oh, that's right, there's a chest there too, okay. We gotta do this one more time, actually, then. Want to go all the way down to the left, to get into here. Now I need to look far for a secret. The tease, because this chest is just 20 rupees, oh wow. And the other one we missed has to be the secret seashell then. Perhaps in Raft, would you kind of zone out during it? Raft is the one where you're like patching up bowls all the time, and picking up pieces of wood and bottles out of the ocean, right? That's the one, knew it. Kind of getting low on powder, though. There is a refresher coming up, but I'm pretty sure it's after the 7th dungeon. One more of those curse you forever guys. Might be before it, I can't remember. No, it's after, it's to the left. Lester and Tall Heights, I think. Well, I could hit it early, because I'm pretty sure it's before the, before the fire spewing statue that shields for, that guards for the, what am I saying? The L2 shield gates. Now your rupees too. But what do you mean, gotta look far for secrets? Because there's nothing else here in other islands. Better not be Shovel. You better be saying, look far for a secret. In regards to the exit out from the Face Shrine. There's all my ammo refresh. Oh, 30 rupees! Okay, I don't think there were any other secret seashells there. We're at what now, 23? So only 3 left? There's one in a chest, in a tunnel, another in a rock, and I think there is one in the 7th dungeon. So it's all 3. We're good then. But there's 26 seashells total, that's all 3 of them. And they're all coming right up. So cool, that means then that between pieces of hearts and the secret seashells are getting all of them this playthrough. And there was only one seashell I forgot about, so yay me. We have enough right now that we could get the L2 sword right this second, but I want to see the 26. Much more trying it better be. Game's almost done, and it's only 11 AM here. Away from this game first, and then Link to the Past. I was always confused by those beetles actually being killable in Link to the Past. It's pretty nice to have an enemy that's impervious to most things. Second to last piece of heart. So lazy, could just put on my boots, but instead, gotta pick up a whole entire chicken. And I am just about to make Luigi's entire life? Mama Luigi for all these chickens. Don't think I didn't see a Scudo over there. Two seashells left. Not now, chicken! Got this crazed beetle trying to kill me? Chicken route is this way, right? Pretty sure it is. Now that I want to catch it, it's hiding on top of those rocks. Chicken only route to key. Then shortcut back out, because all these holes are nice and actually go places. Right out Gaia's triple nostrils. That chest there. See that chest there? That chest there took challenge me so long to figure out. And then I realized that in this cave, there is a dry patch right here. Right here. See, the DX has no confidence in the abilities of the child gamer. Unlike the OG. The OG has full belief. And eventually that full belief is rewarded because the child realizes that there is a chest out here with no way to get to it. There is a dry patch here. The moment I got this part was like a huge revelation for me. This was equally as celebratory as finally figuring out the Dust Raccoon puzzle. And these things only... It's one of those things, I think, where if you don't get them all, and then leave the room, they all end up empty. So just don't. Because it's impossible to get them all open from the top. So you wait, then come back in from the bottom. Not that you need it by this point of the game, but getting all the stuff is always important. And yet the DX version puts more money. Even more money. And it's not like you need the more money to buy more potions, because it gives you more potions and more money in chests. And that hole, I think, is the exit down to the one aquatic cave where the one piece of heart is. And to your left, you'll see a bricked-up cave where another great fairy is hiding. And to your right, we're passing Omaha. Sup, fairy? Bye, fairy. I don't think it was this cave. With the bombable wall, piece of hearts. No. It's just a cool skull design. Where the keys function as eyeballs when you first come in. Very stylish. And say goodbye to our beloved rooster. We've barely known him. Hey, P.83. Real hardware, yeah. I'm running the, real computer hardware to emulate this. I didn't promise real Game Boy hardware. It's real hardware, my own type. Did I just mess up the cam? Kinda, sorta. There we go, gonna wind it in. Close enough. Yeah, the PC is real hardware, exactly. It's real PC hardware. Alright, still got my booster carrying gear on me. I always get tripped up here at first, so maybe this will actually take more than half an hour. You're challenging Rabby Ribby. Ooh, good luck, MP. 0% items playthrough. Oh, this is another great benefit of the boomerang. To get to here right, you gotta go through the entire dungeon to hit those crystals, and eventually end up at the bottom here. Or just that. Dungeon item get. Gotta go down these to get to these areas. Because a few chests do require getting up to these higher parts to include... Oh, just a key, not my seashell. Wall jump ability that you can get, but you could wall jump all the time anyway, just trickier. Like Transformice said. Transformice, where wall jumping was never an intended mechanic. It was just a glitch. But it was a useful glitch, they kept it in anyway. I have no pride at becoming pro at that game. And that keyhole there, that keyhole to go up to this upper level, completely superfluous. What are the so-called hidden techs? Ooh. Like a useful and fun glitch, so exactly like Transformice then. Quickly, quickly, quickly. How on earth did I miss a giant pillar? And that is not at all not great. Thank you, Guinea. Nice, quick horses. You wonder how many common game ideas used by almost everyone were created by mistake. I'd imagine so many of them. That's the fun thing about game design, is when something happens by mistake, but it's fun, they tend to throw it in. Almost every game that I'm aware of has something like that. So I have to imagine that over how many decades of game development, the number of things that started off as not intended but fun so they kept it has to be pretty big by now. The first video game with charge, with weapon charging archive, I have no idea. Weapon charging. That's gotta be ancient by now. Where does the stairs take me? No more important this way. Oops, what I press? Oh, Alt. Did I know that every year nowadays, 10,000 games get made? I believe it. Especially with how much easier it is to get a nice, easy engine to work with and put something out. How much more accessible just making stuff is for more people. And the cool thing is that every single year more retro games get made too. I don't know how, but every single year they just keep finding more of them. Got better timing with the sword for these guys. Guess you're going diamonds. Map and the compass already? A Bucky O'Hara with Nasu. Ooh. Nasu's finally going to get her next game since Guild Wars 2. Okay, I think I want to toss them in that direction. Get back your worm. I think this one here has my enigmatic seashell. There's no other ones, are there? Now that's the only chest left then, in the upper wall area. I think that's going to be in the same space as the Hinox. Guild Wars 2 Nasu doesn't count? Totally counts. That was a game and she was in it. It was an interpretation of Nasu. Okay, there are ones downstairs. There's one that's blocked off at first, it's open now, and the other one is on the wall. So that one has to wait. Well, this is enough, but there's no ups to do yet here. Until I get everything else falling down first. Easiest mid-boss in the world, by the way, all you gotta do. Just stand right over here. And if you stand right over here, and just keep mashing your sword, you win. He's got a few patterns, but if you get them all, it doesn't matter. I played Link's Awakening previously. MP83, I grew up on Link's Awakening. This game was practically my Bible growing up. This was my game with a capital M. Almost got it trapped. Nightmare's Key when I haven't even lowered the tower yet? You grew up playing Zelda 1 NES, lucky, but of Zelda 2, lucky. You played a lot of the SNES Zelda but never finished it. This might be a hot take, but in my experience I find that as nice as the SNES Link to the Past was, the Game Boy version, the Game Boy Advance version, is a superior version of it. Basically the exact same game, so you're not really getting too much either anyway. But the inclusion, the extra dungeon for the 4 swords, is really nice. Wait for clubs now. Nope. Missed out. Hearts and diamonds are the only ones that should give you stuff. Oh, come on. You gotta hit it before the one you want. And this is also one of those areas where the DX version gives a really latent and no flavor hint to. Because look at this, right? You've got, if you do the 3 things, you get the chest over a wide gap, and by now you know, wide gap, chest, that means hook shot. But still the DX version feels that it needs to explain. If you can't go over the poles, throw things you have in your hand. Yeah, we know game. You gotta do like twice to get here by this point. Even that, just throwing the ball. Endlessly. Going to whinge, cause endlessly. What am I doing? I got Boomerang. We're past spinning swords around. And these 2 here, one of these 2 holes, is going to get me my much cherished final secret seashell. Okay, had to throw it from here to here. Which means could've and probably should've done that one first. Okay, can I Andy my way across? Couldn't. But hold up. Is that bottom one opened up now? It is, but I'm blocked off. Alright. Easy enough then. We'll go to the top, back to the Hinox room. Down to the wall, seashell, then down for the chest. And while I'm here, put this back where it should be. No, Inox! Thought for sure to revive. Given we left and came back, it wasn't full-on mini-boss. And that's final one, and his final seashell. Final pieces of heart are waiting on now. Fragment of a stone slab yet. Where was the missing slab area here? Forget about these guys, because pretty much the entire first floor is superfluous in the 7th dungeon. Get back over here. Could I not set you guys alight? Maybe it's only with the fire rod. But I could turn those guys into Stalfos. Alright, Ball, time to get you back to the 4th pillar. Every single chest got in, except for one last one on 3rd floor. Cool. I thought I said that these final dungeons are gonna go by so much longer to get through, compared to the first few yesterday. Game's turning me into a liar? Now I just gotta go all the way across, because it really should have been the second to the last. The riddle is solved when the pillars fall. Okay, so that one's straightforward too. Drop all the pillars. This got flavor. The riddle is solved when the pillars fall. It's got style. It just has so much more enigmatic writing that is really cool and stylish compared to the inferior DX remake. Now who has a crystal light to hit? No one up here? How about down here? Excellent drop point. Okay, that's right through it. Right about there. Gotta wait for all this to finish off. If I don't attack that, there's a chance it gets itself stuck. Oh, got free. There's a chance, Hey, chopped it! And that's that. 4 out of 4 pillars. Top floor collapses, game is done. Could open this key, but really shouldn't. There's no point to it, it just goes around. So which way? Up and across and around? But which one gets the key? Key? Whichever one that is. The chest. Which one gets the chest? It's one of these. And so the RNG horses were bad enough. RNG horses with the BMOS. Oh, come on. Be nice, horses. For 100 rupees, I can only hold 74 more. But the important thing is clicking all the buttons, getting all the things marked off. Okay, I don't want to do this. We got the level 2. Boomerang we're pulling up. In your dreams, level boss, huh? Huh? Dreams? Okay, boomerang does not work. And still only have the level 1 sword. Just want to get every single last seashell. Only purpose the L2 shield here. This is not good bone off. Maybe it's heavier. Flinks are pretty cool though. Deflecting the arrows, the flechets. That was a hit! That was like 5 hits! The Netsu no Yaiba Swordsman. Swords Village arc, if you like. There's a joke there mumble about. You know what I mean. But we never see the shield again. Ooh. That means it's only been an hour and 30 of active streaming? And already only one final dungeon left to go? And my chicken is gone. And my bitrate also wants to be gone. Behave, bitrate. Maybe it's shy. I actually put the computer itself on cam, and now it's blushing too hard to function. Well, lucky enough for it, it's about time to get a BRB anyway before we begin the final part of the game. Oops, sorry, chicken. So I'll put you guys here to enjoy watching Luigi fly around. Let me quickly move something from one folder to another real quick. What am I looking for? Covers. Under T, move this out. Where did I put that? There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab a quick BRB before we enter the endgame. Hey, chillin' chum. Busy day it looks like and eating brunch now? Sounds excellent. And I see got nabbed by Luigi, even standing in this corner. Alright. First thing we gotta do then is convert these maximum 26 seashells into the actual L2 sword, which we're still not going to use much of outside of bosses. Even then, I guess just a final boss could still use the L2 sword on. But the Dungeon 8 boss doesn't require it. How's my bitrate? Pull this up. Chartreuse and red. I don't want to see chartreuse and red. 300 kilobytes. Oh. It's doing the thing. It is doing the thing where the bitrate is rubber banding again. From the zeros to the 8000s. Come on, bitrate. Good bitrate. Keeps making me call it out. What am I doing? With the long way around, just warp to it. Bitrate, come on, not gonna do this with the whole month of May, are we? Turn that 1000 to 5000 again, bitrate. The thing is that I just unplugged and replugged the router yesterday, unless they want that to be a daily event. Did that yesterday and still the bitrate acted up in the afternoon. So what is going on at Comcast? Let me see, what's the bitrates the speed test say? Speed test. While I wait for this bitrate to stabilize. Is it going to be 10 megabytes per second upload speed? Is it going to be 5? Or 0.78 again? We got 11 download speed, 11 megabytes per second, but downloads, 11 that matters for streaming purposes. 14.5, 15 megabytes down? Alright, 15.94 megabytes down. How about up? 2, 2.6, 2.5, 2.3, 3 megabytes up. 3.9, 4 megabytes up per second, 4.6, 4.8, 5. 4, 5, 5 again, 5.2, 5.09 megabytes per second upload speed. Come on, Comcast. Why gotta be like this? It's not even weather out. It is blue. It is blue outside with nice marshmallow clouds. And that's too much weather for Comcast ability. Working fine now, they just had to shame it. You rebuilt the USB drive last night, Shut and Shunk? Congratulations, didn't continue with the partitioning yet. Good luck when that time comes. Windows didn't even let you try to install it, really? Good luck then. It's not a thing I've done, so I got no guidance. Just best of luck with that. And just after I say that the stream is working again, in comes the unstable bitrate. Come on. Come on, Comcast. It hasn't consumed my seashells. What if I leave? I should put my name on it right away. Just like his sword and his shield at the start of the game. It's a nice sword, and in classic Zelda fashion you get beams at full health. But the boomerang is already excellent. So it's hard to put the boomerang away even with new sword. Then again, new sword. Plus pizza power. All I need now is some kind of upgrade that fixes the Comcast bit rates. There is, actually, it's called using any other ISP. But the homeowner is stuck on Comcast and refuses to use the local fiber option. Oh well. Okay, go ahead and add that to the if I win the lottery list. Actual fiber internet. Which shouldn't even be an if I win the lottery thing, since it's actually cheaper than what Comcast is offering for 2005 quality internet. Doesn't show how many pieces of parts, but it should be 2 left. There's this one right over here, and there's one more in the 8th dungeon, and those should be the last 2. As I eye the frame drop counter, the angry red instability icon. Is Comcast part of the Windfish's dream? And the more I solve these dungeons and find more instruments, then the closer we get to waking up and the closer Comcast gets to disappearing. Actually, that kind of works. It's annoying, but if the net gets more unstable, the closer we get to waking up the Windfish is kind of thematically fitting, and I can't be too unhappy with that. But could I get some bitrate stability for this very touching climactic part of Link's relationship with Marin? It flunked yellow, then back to red. What you're meant to do is use a hookshot, right? Because there's rocks on either side. And that way do the very cool thing of hookshotting across, grabbing Marin, and like swinging her to safety. But I think if you time it right, you could actually jump across this. There you go. That was a surprise. Yeah, surprise is jumping up to her. All I've done is hold her hand. I'm getting thank yous already. She was fine. She could have walked across herself. Didn't need me to save her. So the bitrate behaved up to the point of rescuing Marin, then disbehaved, and when the owl came up, the Comcast definitely's got a preference for characters. A Song of Awakening, huh? Link's Awakening. Oh, come on, if Marin could walk across, why can't I? There it is, I think. That little indentation, that alcove in the wall. That should be my second to last Pizza Hearts. Just one final one to go. One for the dungeon boss, one in the dungeon. How about the Tall Tall Heights music? Give it back. Give me back my Tall Tall Heights music. There we go. We just left the cave game. I'll take the heart though. That one rock was especially heavy. Being not wealthy and thus frugal and ambitious seems silly to common conclusions of learning to fix things. Yeah. Even without the ambition, frugality does lead to learning how to reuse and fix stuff more often, which is pretty much the state of the world naturally, up until like fast consumption was created for infinite growth in commerce. Used to be more that expectation if you had a thing, than you cared for the thing. And the final one then, we got our bombs, we got our arrows. Only one left. Is a magic powder, hee hee, am I ready? No. What if, instead of magic powder, more magic powder? I don't know. If he drives a hard bargain, I'll take it. But only 40 on the powder. 60 for arrows and bombs, because he use those more often. Not really much you need to use the powder for. Even in your case, Chin-chan, Memory Express relived 2015. 150 to diagnose. To diagnose even. That's good business, I could see that. Like even in 2015, lots of people had computers by then. But the know-how to fix and repair those complex, expensive, delicate things. So one could drive the price as high as they want. And chances are someone's gonna pay it. Oh, that scared me. I saw the bitrate go down to 300. Then a notification. That usually means the stream disconnected. But it was only Steam Deck having an update. This thing feels like it's going to disconnect eventually though. It has been on red the entire time. I now have the 200s, 100s, 6 kilobytes per second. I hate to say it, but my brother moved back in recently. Nothing wrong with that, but I suspect that he might be adding onto the bandwidth load. The bandwidth load is already pretty awful under Comcast. You got so little allowance of data per month? And if we had another heavy internet user on the exact hours that I stream? Because now I'm seeing absolutely gutted bit rates. It says a lot that 1,900 is the high right now. Then 700. Yeah, your stream keeps buffering now because I got such phenomenally low bit rate. I'd hate to knock and be rude and ask, what are you doing, could you cut it out, because it could just be Comcast. Seeing 4,000, 3,000. $4,000, 5,000 is a little bit better than 100 and 200. Yeah, sorry Shun and Shum, it's entirely my end. It's definitely Comcast, but the question is if it's just Comcast being Comcast. Or Comcast fragility under the strain of 2 heavy internet users in the house at once. Okay, looking very, very slightly better. If it's at least in the 4-digit bit rates. But it's not too bad, I should hope. A few frames dropped where there are not too many. But when it drips down into like the hundreds or the zeros, that's worrisome. That's most of the stream gonna be cutting out. That's risk of stream disconnection. The voice comes out normally, MP? At least there's that. At least I get to like narrate the instability as it happens. Live in real time. Zelda's got too many frames. I was worried about that. When I was peeking in on VRB from the tablet, looked a bit slower than I intended. I heard a door close next door, and now bitrate is stable again, so it could be. And these walls are paper thin. So maybe somebody heard my musings. I was like, oh snap, am I doing this? But there's no convincing the homeowner to ditch Comcast, paying way too much for Comcast and 2005 quality. When they could have Sonic. We got Sonic in this area that's actual, cheap, fiber optic internet. Duango AC swears by it. The limp sync. At least for that. The internet is more stable now. I can see my bitrate right there. So if you pause and pause, or refresh the game, or refresh the stream I mean, then it should all sync back up. Everything looks like a stop-motion animation, oh no! That's the Switch remake, not this one. It's in the green now, the kilobytes per second is the 5,000, so if you refresh now, then it should all sync back up again. Hopefully. Let me see. On my end. Should be better now. And more songs that only show up once in the entire game and never again. I forgot this boss can hurt you even, as it's already dead. Alright. I could have taken the pizza power with me. The final dungeon time. as the internet behaves itself. Actually, the guy's in me. Actually, let me put a save here. Because I've been barreling through this game without saving except for the end of the day. But in the OG version, you could actually soft-lock the entire game with the final dungeon. I've done it before as a kid. And it's the worst. Because you go all that way to the end. And if you misuse your keys, you're out. Change my password to the router? No, that's the thing though, it's a home. It's not like other people stealing, it's a home Wi-Fi. So it's not anyone who shouldn't be using it. Oh, I couldn't spin him. Though, back when I had a roommate, in my younger days, when I found out that he was the type of person who was stealing other people's Wi-Fi, even when he had my Wi-Fi right there, I don't know why he was stealing other people's Wi-Fi as well. That kind of encouraged me to make the most obnoxious passwords. Like co. Just a whole bunch of K's, and O's, and capital O's, and zeros. Rubies are maxed, yeah. In the OG Link's Awakening, there's not too many things to spend money on. And in the DX version, it's the exact same thing. It's not until the Switch version where they put the bonus dungeon with all those expensive 4-digit dungeon tiles you gotta buy to make more dungeon types. Which isn't too bad, really. Every Zelda game reaches a point where eventually money means nothing. Oh, these things, these are fun. You could jump while moving them. Oh, I have no map yet. Was gonna see if into the left room yet, but I think there's one room between the room we were in and that one. Apparently, the original intent was for rupees to be rubies. And was typoed out as rupees. Now we're stuck with that. Bitrate behaves, true. Bitrate does not like the history lesson I just gave. Okay, this one in the middle. And gotta make sure that I use 0 keys until I'm ready for them. Yeah, nothing else here. That's the main thing. That goes back in that way. Alright. Confident with where I am now. Love when the boomerang pulls the enemy into me. Was it too late? Too early? Can't do this one yet, because it's a bit too far away from my powder. Hey, this guy. Haven't seen you in ages. One single hit with the boomerang to show the player exactly how far they've come in power. This boomerang trivializes so many things. So we got with the slab, the map, and the compass then, we're pretty much done. Maybe what I'll do is, prior to using any key, do as much of the dungeon as I can, get as many keys as I can, then save. Even that frame 1 heart short. Got a piece of those fairy hearts. Or farts, as the industry calls them. I actually broke the door to the right by mashing that. Let's try that again. Went down last, right? Went down the last time. Okay, so with the exception of the one dark room that needs a fire rod, bottom is done. The bottom has been cleansed. Can't do that one yet. And I can't jump to the right. Gotta go all the way back down and around. And this just goes back to up here if I want to jump down for whatever reason. And then we got more ice, more ice. I forget if I want that up or down or not. Oh well, I'll keep it as is. Okay, that's the one out then. And then which way to go from here? Left, second left, right, or second right? You, or down here? That goes up this way anyway. So middle bit. Alright. But then I gotta use 1 and 2 keys. Am I comfortable using 1 or 2 keys in the dungeon? Where, if you're not careful with your 1 or 2 keys, you could lock out everything else. haven't used a key yet, but have thoroughly explored the booty. That'll be the base save for this dungeon. Also, I forgot, look at that. 0, 0, 0 on the death. But I totally forgot to update the death counter, which is still at 5. From which was that? What had 5 deaths? What did I play before? World of Horror? 5 World of Horror deaths carrying on to Link's Awakening? Okay. That is going to be the very last save I make. No more saves. Until we actually, factually finish this dungeon. In fact, I think I could skip this door entirely. It should be safe to go through this one. But it could also bypass it completely. Was it this one? There. There's one bypass. But I haven't got to chase it too much. I'm pretty sure it's safe to take this intended keyhole here. Because you don't know this door exists. That is a hidden one. You can't even hit the wall there. Because the lava's in the way. So I'm going to trust in this keyhole here. To not mess me up too badly. Let's just way up from here. Now this one is pretty cool. There's no like garbage DX version hint for this room, is there? Not speed test. Yeah. Defeat the monsters, hold the key, attack from a higher place. Let a statue look strange, shoot with a bow. Very dull, very straightforward hints. No flavor. Absolute flavorless. But this room is cool because if you clear out all these things, you get an arrow. The game doesn't need bland, boring hints. But it communicates directly with the player's own brain with these sorts of things. Gotta be careful here, because it's too easy to stand in one spot and open the ground up from under you. And this is pretty obvious anyway, this doesn't need a hint, because if you spend the time, put bombs here, and bomb them all out. Then you already get the solution. Because you can see with your own eyeballs that he beat them down here, but then chest spawns up there, so you want to be up here in the higher spot. With only one exception, it gives hints for the things that don't need hints. Ba-da-bum. Okay, now I want to use my one key here. I've only got the one key after all. We've taken one key to get into this area, but I want to spend this last one here. That's the dangerous thing. Two keys to get to this area, that was it. And now here's where we start sweating, because we got one key, and two keyholes. If you play your cards perfectly right, then you can get enough keys for all your keyhole needs. But it's easy to mess it up, get overzealous in unlocking things before you have the number of keys required for it. There, final Pizza Heart. Not just 4 pieces and a complete heart container, but the final one for that category? So let's spend one key to get one key. But you could still mess it up with your unlock key. Good, get closer. Oh, try to push it down. Was gonna get there before the chest did. No, I did. Did push it down 1. Just couldn't push it down 2. So, that's key spent and key earned. The whole point of spending that key was to get back up here and get another key. There is at least this one here too. And the game does clue you in if you have the compass by giving the chime. So it's all a matter of player trying to figure out what they can do. There's a chime when you walk in that says there's a key here. There's this icon over here where keys normally drop. 4 squares, you can't do anything with squares. Path. But the path has nothing, so eventually think what else is in here. Statue. How to interact with statue. So room's not too esoteric. And back to the dark room, which I can't do anyway until we get our dungeon item. Which is here, just in here. I think I will take the pizza pot for this one. Blena was a bit difficult. Not difficult, but cheaty tricky. See that door to the right? That door to the right that I skipped using is a keyhole door. I've got 3 keys. And I will need exactly that many keys for 1, 2, and 3. Or I could skip that one. And just keep the 1 extra. Delicious crunchy slowdown. I don't, in fact. No, I do, because when you leave and come back, that resets those crystals. So you do want to have it pointed upwards. Or to have these pointed downwards, alright. Boss. Now, isn't it just 2 swings? 2 swings of the pizza power, powered up L2? Get over here, Fairy! Fairy, come on! I can't get this yet, so... Through here first. Then back to boss. Then item. Then, this entire dungeon is complete. So really, Ben? I guess the trick would be then, to avoid running out of keys here, is to simply avoid taking the direct way into this area. Like if I avoid taking this door to the right, at the earliest opportunity. That's what it comes down to. Since you have that option, but if you have that option, you take that option the first chance you get, then you can't get into here. Or you can, but then you're 1 key short. Pushing chests around. 1 final small key. Where the heck am I meant to use you? Now that every other door but 1 has been used. Come on, bitrate. Behave for me, bitrate. Let's not do puppet shows again, bitrate. Just got this stair, and the stair next door. 0 kilobytes per second, come on! Come on, we're not doing this again, bitrate. Towards the very end of the final dungeon. Come on, 5,000, 4,000, 5,000, stick up there, stick up there, stick up there. I'm going to sit here and stare bitrate until you get more stable than 3,000. 1,000 is not more stable than 3,000. That's the opposite, in fact. 1 kilobyte per second. What is this internet? Have I gotta go outside, unplug the signal booster, plug it back in? Because that might, in fact, disconnect the stream if I unplug that for however long. Maybe I should.